standing next to a car that looks like a concept car, but it's not. This is the production version of the Fisker Karma. What's the Karma? The Karma is a 4-passenger luxury sports sedan that is just gorgeous, let's be honest. There's no other word to describe it. But the cool thing is, it's not just gorgeous on the outside, it's totally different. This car redefines what we think and what we know about the luxury sedan. We've heard that before, but this is the real deal. This is an electric car, and it's coming to a market near you in the next couple of months. Now, we have all types of different hybrid cars and electric cars coming out this year. We have things from the Nissan Leaf that's a pure electric, to the Chevy Volt that's kind of a hybrid but kind of an electric car, to things like a Prius that's a hybrid only. The big question is, what is it, right? Is this an electric car or whatever? Well, the answer is it's an electric vehicle with a range extender. Fisker calls it the EVER, the EVER, the electric vehicle with an extended range. And that's pretty accurate if we're being honest. Up here on the front of the car is a turbocharged 2-liter gas engine that makes 260 horsepower. But it never ever spins the rear wheels. The only thing it's attached to is a generator. In the middle of the car, there's a battery pack, an enormous battery pack, that'll propel the car 50 miles using the 2 motors at the back of the car. It's a rear-wheel drive car, and the only thing attached to those rear wheels are the electric motors. Because there's no connection, the only horsepower number that's important is the horsepower number for the rear wheels, and this one's at 403 horsepower. Fisker won't tell us exactly how much the Karma weighs. We're guessing somewhere around 4,600 pounds, but it's enough to get this car to 60 in 5.9 seconds. So the question in our mind, of course, is how does it drive? Luckily, we were able to take it out on a test track to do a couple of hot laps. This is not really a substitute for a street drive, but what we did find is the Fisker Karma is really good. What Fisker's been able to do is concentrate a lot of the car's weight in the center of the car down very low. So the gasoline engine, the small 4-cylinder, is located completely behind the front axle. And the battery pack is mounted very low in a center tunnel the whole way down. And by having an engine up front and then 2 motors in the back, the Karma's weight distribution is actually ideal at 47% in the front and 53% in the rear, which is what Ferrari always goes for. As far as the interior of this car goes, it's pretty clear that Fisker is run by a designer. Every little element on the interior of this car has been designed and thought out. It's not a parts bin switch that's just thrown into a car. Things that you've never seen before on an electric car are 22-inch wheels and Brembo brakes. Up front, they have 6-piston calipers, and in the back, it's 4-piston calipers. And that should let you know that this car is not exactly a dorky golf cart mobile. So the one thing you can't get with a Karma is a sunroof. Big deal, because what you do get is a solar roof. Now, the solar panel roof isn't exactly going to give you 50 miles of range or let you drive all day by generating electricity. But what it can do is, over time, generate small amounts of electricity to help propel the car. Fisker is saying maybe something like 120 miles a year of extra range thanks to the roof if you live somewhere like Palm Springs that's sunny all the time. This is a performance car that's very reminiscent of something like a Jaguar XJ. It's a big car until you start driving it fast, and then all of a sudden, it doesn't feel that big anymore. As it turns out, I'm so impressed with the way this Karma drives and looks and does everything that I can't find an answer to this question. If I were in the market for a $95,000 luxury sedan, why would I buy one of the ones from the past when I could be driving the future?